Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chronicles here and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we arrived here at Mechonis Field and made our way up to the bulkhead door. And this time, we're going to try and open that door to progress forward. But first, I just want to take the conveyor belt real fast and just pick up these items because do I really need an excuse to go on these fun conveyor belts and running full speed and launching myself like that? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I need an excuse to do that. Here we go, full speed and jump! The physics in this game are just way too much fun not to have fun with. Let's see. In between recordings, I actually did do a few things, so I just wanted to go over those. First off, I did get a level 10 art book for Airfang. It's pretty nice. And might as well go ahead and level that up. Yeah, that'll do. And she also learned, and Fiora also learned a new art. I think. Okay, yeah, it was Power Drain. Power Drain is basically Ether Drain, but it does strength instead of Ether. So it drains some of the strength from the enemies and gives it to Fiora. Can be very useful. In fact, it's more in my opinion, it's more frequently useful than Ether Drain, since Fiora tends to be better as a strength build character instead of a Ether-based one. But the more I think about it, I probably should have swapped it out, but whatever. I gotta do that after this fight. Let's see. Ryan is taking care of the tanking, so I can go ahead and do some of these additional effects. And let's sword drones. Shave off quite a bit of health. Double blade. You know what? I'll just go ahead and take for a while. So, lock on. There we go. Not bad. Yeah, what a bunch of jokers. Let's see. So you're just gonna continue on the pathway that the side quest is giving me because it's technically all along the main path anyway. Oh. I'm just gonna ignore it. A lot of the Mechon are very slow and aren't very good at catching up with you, so I'm just gonna outrun them whenever I can. I'll only fight when I need to. Let's see. Just gonna round this corner, and I believe... No, I thought that was gonna be a unique monster. There are a couple of uniques around here on Mechonis, so I just wanted to kind of be looking out for them. Based off of the fact that there's a different color, I'm just gonna assume one of them is unique. Yep. Amora's Arca. Interesting name.
Is everybody ready?
Oh, I forgot to do the swap out Ether Drain for Power Drain. Crap. Also, I might have bitten off a bit more than I could chew because this is a lot of enemies, even though a good chunk of them are lower level than me. I think I can still do this, as long as I'm smart about drawing the aggro whenever I can. Okay. I think I can afford for Ryan to hold the aggro for just a smidge longer. Oh! Run, crud, they're toppled. Help them both up, and I'm down. Crap. Thank you. Let's increase tension. Anybody want to encourage me, please? Oh no. Naked Glow 5. I have no idea what that effect is. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's sword drive. Healing energy so I can keep myself alive a little bit more. Can I break this onion? That sounds wrong, but I know it's correct. Okay, ether drain so that they can do a little less, because some of the enemies around, because a lot of the Mechon actually do fight mostly with ether-based damage. Despite that being metal and having clearly like sword-type weapons, they're actually a lot of their best attacks are actually ether-based. Surprisingly. Like, okay, that atomic glow is not the best example of that, and oh crud, I'm about to die. I am out of here. You two can take care of yourselves. Just run away. Just remember, running is a valid tactic. You don't have to fight. You don't have to take the L. Okay. Well, that was a gong show. That was a gong show and a half. I think I'll try it again. This time, I'm gonna try and lure. Nope, that just got them all. But at least I'm gonna try it again with full health this time. And at least a couple less enemies. I think there's less enemies this time. I forgot to change it. Okay. It's just gonna be a running thing here. Am I just gonna be forgetting to swap out arts whenever I want to do that? Is that just gonna be a thing with me? Okay, whatever. Healed up Ryan and encouraged. Double blade. You know what? Instead of focusing on the unique, I think I'm gonna focus on the smaller enemies. I feel like that was what was gonna kill me last time. Just because I wasn't taking these guys seriously enough. So let's chain attack. Double wind. Headshot. Okay, and ×3 sword drive. Yes. Oh, I pressed B. Why didn't it? Oh, whatever. All right, now I just have to worry about Amora's Arca here. Okay, I'm running a little low on health, so healing energy. Can't use. Oh, I was thinking about using second gear and then jumping into a chain attack, so that Fiora's first hit would do double damage right off the bat. But I guess that's not happening. Okay. Okay, double win so I can build up a bit more tension. Oh, here comes another enemy. Okay, toppled and dazed, it's good. Okay, I can do sword drones, let's go. So first, headshot. ×3 sword drive. Yeah, that's good. Good. All right, now to take out this grunt. Sword drones. Okay. Okay. Oh, dang it! I was gonna do the double effect. I was gonna do the additional effect and would have done a lot more damage. And crap it. Wait, this was the enemy that toppled us the first time? Okay. Okay. Double blade. Headshot. Let's just obliterate this thing. Not bad. Alright, tough part L. Reinforced plate F, attack goggles. Okay, so in the shops we could only buy like unique items, but on Mechonis you can actually battle enemies and they will drop armor for Fiora that you can equip any gem to. Figured I would let you know. Wait, we just got an art book. Which one? Burst End. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Now that I have this open. Power drain. There. Now I actually did it. Okay, level that up as much as I can. Okay. Is there any other art that I want to level up? Okay, pretty much everything that I want is leveled up to the max right now. Boost Maton's effects on non-targeted enemies. That can be useful if you're primarily using tanking Rhine. Okay. Looks like it's just down below is where we need to be. But I'm gonna follow the pathway on the mini-map. Actually, it looks like it's leading to that pathway anyway, so jump down. Third floor main power switch. Activate that. And we already cleared out the enemies that were protecting that thing anyway, so I guess that worked out. So it looks like... I'm gonna go with side quest. My brain is just like, okay, do I want to do the story thing real fast and then go for side quest, or side quest for the struggles of having ADHD, which I actually didn't realize I had until very recently. And honestly, kind of explains a lot about me, like about how kind of disorganized I can be, and how without like the most strictest of schedules, I just tend to just do things whenever I feel like it. It's just, my brain is just all sorts of crazy, which is probably why I really become attached to this kind of game that just has so many things going on. Like, seriously, there's like 100-something side quests in this game. There's endless amounts of things I can do that just make my ADHD brain go brr and happy. Okay, Air Fang. Healing energy, even though I'm close to max health. You never know. Double blade. Double winds. Build up a little bit more tension. Air Fang. And let's do Power Drain, because I think the one we're currently fighting is one that mostly runs off of strength. Plus, Fiora could use a bit more damage. Because one disadvantage of getting Fiora this late in the game, she doesn't have the high leveled arts that everybody else does, because there's not many opportunities to get art books for her. So that is, and also she doesn't have all the skills that everybody else does. She's basically starting from scratch. So that is a little bit of a disadvantage when it comes to Fiora. When you build her up, she's really good, but yeah. And also, it looked like we got a new weapon for Charla. Oh, a 2-slot Machina rifle. That actually might be pretty good. Like, okay, yeah, this is the weapon that I was gonna swap into after when we're not doing anything with Mechonis, but you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of this. Machina sniper, and give me a sec while I put on the gems. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, what are we doing skill tree wise? Okay. Pretty close to maxing out confidence. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good to press forward. Okay. Drop down. Okay, that was pointless. Okay, as much as I love Mechonis Field, I will admit one of my nitpicks with it is that it can be a little confusing with sort of the layout. I'll fully acknowledge that it's not the easiest place to navigate, especially on your first go around. I mean, again, it kind of makes up for it in the really cool designs and surprisingly diverse colors, as well as the incredible music, but yeah, I will admit it is a little tricky to navigate at times. Let's see. Looks like the only place to go is this way, and I'm gonna assume there's a unique somewhere in here. No? Huh. I would have thought. This seems like the opportune place to put a unique. Huh, whatever. Just sneak around. Pick up some fire crystals. Oh. Crap, oh. Well, that's fun. I don't know why I lured there. Okay. Double wind. Ow. Let's power drain. Do this. Second gear and double blade. I'm so used to doing the high damage with higher levels of Fiora with all her skills and everything. I'm so not used to this weaker version of her. It also doesn't help either that I usually let me cure your confusion. Also doesn't help either that I usually don't play as Fiora. I like having her in the party. She's just a really good character to have. But I don't know. Maybe because I'm just too used to... I think it's just because I like playing as Shulk the most. Like, on my first playthrough, I pretty much exclusively played as Shulk. I never swapped out who I played as. I swapped around people in the party. I certainly had more than a fill. I certainly used more than Ryan and Charlotte in the party. You know, I used Dunban, I used Ricky in the party, and all that. But I just didn't really have the patience back then to really learn any of the gameplay for anyone else. Which, I mean, nowadays I do swap them around, and I do know about techniques and the proper ways to play these characters. Like, I think the only character that I don't really have much of a feel for how to play as them is Ricky. Like, that's the only character that I feel like I just kind of hope for the best and just kind of click random stuff and see what works. Which I know it's kind of the idea with Ricky, like he's the jack of all trades that kind of can do anything and everything while not being particularly good at anything. If that made sense. But yeah, he's like, that's the only character that I feel like I don't know how to use. Like, even Charlotte, as much as I bash her gameplay, I know how to use Charlotte. I know how to utilize her and best use her in combat. But Ricky, not so much. I just kind of put him in the third slot and just let him do his thing. Because computer-controlled Ricky actually is one of the better AIs in the game. Alright. I think what I'll do now is just warp over. I know that'll probably respawn all of the Mechon, with the exception of possibly the... unique one that was up there. Oh, spotted us, crap. But, I think I can handle it. Okay, yeah, I didn't spawn in the unique, so I can handle this. So, I'll be right back after to defeat these guys. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright. And let's open up the bulkhead. Man, that is so cool. Quest complete. Opening the... Oh, voice crack. Even at 24, I still get voice cracks. Wonderful. Honestly, that probably is one of the reasons why I can't be a voice actor. It's actually kind of funny. I actually wanted to be a voice actor when I was a kid. I still want to try and do like film stuff, like, but not so much acting. I feel like I'm not that great. I wouldn't be that great at acting. I mean, I like doing funny voices, and I can do some pretty decent impersonations of things. But, yeah, I don't think I would be that successful a voice actor because I can't really come up with original voices for things. But, I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, ride the conveyor belt. Go forward. Launch. Have way too much fun. And also, we've been collecting stuff for a while. Let's see how close I am with the Glitchipedia. Looks like we can finish off this nature and get a first attack +3 for parts. Lightning attack 4. Auto attack deals additional 140 electric damage. Honestly, pretty useless. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Looks like... I think that should be the last one? Double checking that? Yeah, last one. Okay. And I also think that up ahead is actually the site of another side quest that we picked up in the Fallen Arm. So, pretty lucky. Alright, just climb on up. Okay, Utopia Crocus. And, oh hey, a Machina. Garrison troop. I never expected to see any Homs all the way up here. You don't look hostile to me. If you want to go up higher, just ride this ventilation duct here. It'll carry you up. Can I jump? Oh, I almost fell off. That would have been bad. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the item. And for those of you who are wondering if you can do no damage runs on this game, no. That alone would have wrecked you, even if you somehow bypass a lot of the other, like, force damage stuff in the game. Let's see. Just gonna continue to climb up. I actually kind of want to try doing more challenge runs in the future. I haven't really done a whole lot of those. I think the closest that I've done is... Oh, secret area. Great battle scar. This is actually a point where the Monado hit the Mechonis. Anyways, before I got interrupted, I actually want to try more challenge runs. The closest that I've done are Nuzlocke runs in Pokemon. And I would like to do those for the channel. Because... I think it would be kind of fun to try different things. Like, I would love to do Nuzlocks for the channel, or maybe 100%ing Super Mario Galaxy in one day. I feel like that would be really fun, and I think I could pull those off. Let's see. I would need to go back to the Fallen Arm, but I'll do that later. Right now, I kind of want to go up higher. Can I jump on, please? Okay, launch me, Black Plume. I feel like that would kill your lungs, man. Alright. That way is story stuff, but I want to go this way instead. Because over this way, if I can climb up a little faster, should be another secret area. and one that I consider required to do. Not only because it's required for a certain side quest, but also, as you can see on the minimap, there's actually a shop here, and actually it does have some good stuff here. Alright, wait, do I need to go higher? Or... hang on, maybe I could try running down here? Oh, yeah, I see it, I see it. No, 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 no! Frick. Ugh. Oh, boy. Alright, how far back is this enemy? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I'll just speed you back up to where I'm supposed to go for that. Okay, I'm back, and I want to try something different. Run against, run against, run against, run against, run against. Right, just went flying. What the heck? Poor buddy. Oh, speaking of Rhine, we just got our last Collectopedia item, and it's rather special to Rhine. If Energy Aubergine sounds familiar, well, it should. It's actually Rhine's favorite item, so if you want to go around grinding for a little bit and build up affinity between Rhine and another character, like in this case, I would want to do it between Fiora, between him and Fiora, you could do that now. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and just submit that. Category complete, and we got Taurus Arms. And for completing the area, Taurus Helm. And also looks like got new skills. Grants haste to the party when an enemy is defeated. Could be good for crowd fights. And then reduces aggro drawn from using arts. Very good, especially with how frail Shulk is. Alright. Alright. Gonna climb up, and there's a couple of quests. Yep, there we go. Secret area, Machina Refuge.
What do you need?
Are you looking for Egil? Then the final battle must be near. But we still got a job to do. I'll stay here and continue to monitor the Mechon's movements. Let's go ahead and pick these up. Pick up the side quest. We're here to observe the Mechon and keep the village safe. It's a worthwhile job. I can spot even their slightest movements. Even so, I'm still just watching. I'm not able to destroy them. Sorry to ask, but could you destroy some Mechon for me? Defeat some tricks. Yes, there are a couple of Mechonis field quests, and as you guessed it, all of them are timed. So, yeah. Thankfully, there's not as many for Mechonis field, but still, I would suggest picking up as many as you can. Fire Ether Gear, gonna pick those up. And here, well, there's another garrison troop, but Trox. A present from Zarkort? What could it be? Wow, it's beautiful. Is it a tear of the sky? I can't believe it. I'll treasure it always. But how did he get it? There's no way he could go to distant fingertip. Oh, what a relief, another problem solved. Never mind, it's the thought that's important. Could you thank him for me, and tell him I can't go back yet? The Mechon have been more active lately, so I can't leave. Quest complete, and for our efforts we get an Alcoin Top. And another quest. I really want to thank you. You came all the way here to find me and bring Zarkort's present. I want to make you a pair of my special boots, but I might have to give up on that idea. I've just made a pair for Zarkort. I used up all the material I have with me, and I can't leave here to go and find more. That's quite a good hobby. I like to think so. I sometimes make boots as well, but Hom's ones. I mean, those boots are very nice. The one that Charles is wearing, those are nice. I'm pretty sure I can make boots that would fit you. I look forward to seeing them. We can find the material. Okay, so we got the reinforced jets, but we're missing the plungers. Large bipedal, Bangkok. So yeah, we'll have to look out for those. And then finally, the shop. And here we can get Machina 2 weapons. Basically just slightly stronger variations of the Machina weapons, but with unique gems to them. And some of them are really good, like the one for Dunban are incredible. Haste and aggro up are great for Dunban. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Let's see. There's also some armor here for Fiora, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up. And do attack frame. Speed arms. And attack boosters. And some new drones. And speaking of which, I've been long overdue in explaining this. So I already explained that there are 3 different talent arts for Fiora. Gun drones, cannon drones, and sword drones. Turns out I forgot to mention that there's a 4th one called shield drones. And it's exactly what you think it is. Basically, Fiora, in exchange for sacrificing all movement and attack, will become an impenetrable wall, making her completely invincible. I've completely forgot about it, because I frankly don't like it. It's only for tanking, it's only for face tank Fiora, and honestly, I'd rather have more damage, and yeah, it's not a very good. Oh, what the? Did you all see Ryan just wig out like that? Did anyone else see that? Ryan, you're just surprisingly, buddy. Well, whatever. So I think what I'll do now is there a way to... No, I can't warp up to where that story thing is. So just drop down, don't fall off the Mechanis though. Living on the edge there. Okay, how do I get... Okay. Again, Mechanis Shield can be a little hard to navigate at times. Do I have to... Oh, I have to drop down. Great Battle Scar. I think that might be the fastest way. No? Oh. Duh. Wee. Just watching Charlotte shoot right past me. That. It's always the unintentional moments that make me laugh the most. Anyways, let's press forward.
Whoa! Don't look down. Anyone know where we are? Other than high up?
Maybe somewhere around the thigh?
The thigh? You mean we ain't even halfway there yet?
Stop moaning about it. Look, we can make camp over there. Let's rest for a while.
Fiora, are you sure you're feeling okay?
I feel a bit like I haven't got used to this body yet. But please, whatever you do, don't tell Shulk about it. I'm sorry, Dunban.
Don't worry about it. Back when my arm was injured, it was you who took care of me.
I'd almost forgotten. It seems so long ago now.
Thanks, Ryan.
Doing a spot of maintenance?
Yeah. The sighting's been a bit off lately.
You know, Mikhail let us have some new parts. I could make you a new rifle if you want.
Thanks. But I want to keep using this one for now.
Shulk, get a clue, man. It's more than just a weapon to her. She can't just throw it away and get a new one.
Yeah. I suppose so.
If she let anything happen to it, I bet she'd get a whack from old Atharon.
Doesn't my man ever rest?
Not a chance. The lives of everyone in the colony rely on the defense force. Our readiness and our will to keep on fighting.
We never know when the Mekon will strike next.
No. But I won't let anyone else die. If only I had more power!
Stop it! Gado, it's not your fault!
We lost 30 men in Fortress 3 alone.
Listen to me. Nobody knew that so many Mekon would come. More people would have died if it wasn't for you.
It's not about reducing casualties. We lost 30 men. And we've lost the fortress. Those men died for nothing!
Would their deaths have meaning if we'd won?
Yes. At least they would have died for something. This is the end now. It's either the Mekon or us. I don't care if I'm the last man standing. I'll take them down!
Hey, Ryan.
What is it?
Do you want to beat the Mekon?
Of course. What are you asking that for?
At any cost? Even if it means giving your own life?
Giving my own life? No way. I can't do anything if I'm dead. I'm gonna take down the Mekon and survive. And there's no way I'm gonna lose Shulk, Fiora, or you along the way. We're all gonna win this and get out alive.
If only we all thought like you.
What do you mean?
It's charming.
What?
We should get moving. We don't have time to hang around.
Ryan, did you rest well?
Yeah, I feel great.
It looks like we're about to re-enter the Mekonis. Brace yourselves.
Got it.
Dun, you okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Just my imagination.
So, if we're at the thigh, does that mean that the bulkhead was the dress? Were we opening up the dress? Because, okay, Mechonis is actually female. I want to clarify that right now. But, so, does that mean that the bulkhead was the dress and we opened it up? I just noticed that now. And, oh yeah, that cutscene is really cute. And I also really like, again, it kind of helps with my shipping of Ryan and Charla because of how Charla views Ryan's opinions compared to Gadolt's and all that. But, okay. Anyways, I think we'll call it here. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we continue to make our way up the Mechonis. See you guys then.